This episode is brought to you by Anchor. In the greatest world, there sits two guys that talk about the greatest things and the most amazing show ever.
Nah, this is just a bad podcast.
Welcome back to Just a Bad Podcast. I'm Nico, and with me, as always, is my awesome co-host Josh. Josh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Had a good Christmas, and now we're moving on. Now it's time to
Oh, fuck yeah.
get into or get out of this year. This fucking year. How are you though?
I'm doing pretty good. Christmas was great. Guess what today is, Josh?
Oh my god. Is today the last day of this godforsaken year?
Yes, it is. That is right. Tonight is New Year's Eve.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. So I don't know if you've seen this, but go on YouTube after this and look up a Match commercial for Match.com.
I was gonna ask if
They had
okay.
Yeah. So their new one, it starts off with Satan under a bridge. Yeah, the fucking devil himself. And this girl walks up and she's like, Satan? And he looks at her and he goes, are you 2020? And she's like, please call me 2020. A match made in hell.
Oh, that's funny. That's good marketing.
Yeah, that is good marketing. So you can definitely tell this year has been hell if Match.com is using
Satan
2020 and the devil to make a fucking ad, a falling in love ad.
Who needs love anyway?
Oh my god. I love those memes though, where Jesus is like, okay, great. Do you have all this stuff planned out for the rest of the 2020s? They're like, wait, did you say 2020s as in plural? He's like, yeah. They're like, oh, I thought you meant 2020. Wait, you threw in a decade of just stuff in 1 year?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think of when I think about this year.
Yes, you did.
God.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. We were this close to the fucking rapture.
Exactly. We were that close.
We were
For those of you that can't see this.
It was the really close finger or space you make with your fingers, that's how close.
Yeah.
They know what I'm talking about.
They know
Everybody's
exactly
held
what
their
you're
fingers
talking
up as you tried to crush people's heads that are far away, or to use the example that I literally used of you could be this close to something.
A grain of rice.
A grain of rice. Perfect.
Yeah. That's how close.
That was actually probably pretty about how close I actually was with my fingers too. Grain of rice.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank God it's fucking New Year's Eve though.
And facts.
Yeah, and 2021 is tomorrow.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yay!
Oh, and for all of you guys going out there to party tonight because, celebrate the end of the fucking year, whew, don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't fucking drink and drive.
Yeah, seriously, if you get a DUI, you're just fucking stupid. Everybody in their mother knows cops wait for people on New Year's Eve. They set up checkpoints. They know there's going to be drunk drivers.
They know people are out celebrating and drinking.
Mhm. It's one of their biggest nights. And I don't blame them.
Yeah, and if you get locked up, your ass ain't getting out of jail until the 4th.
No, because isn't it a
Don't
Friday
get in
as well?
trouble. Yep, New Year's is a Friday, and I guarantee no judge is coming into work on that day. That means you're going to be in county over the weekend.
Are Christmas and New Year's Eve always on the same day of the week?
No, Christmas and New Year's Day is always on the same day of the week. Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are on the same day of the week.
Okay.
It's just because they're within 1 week apart of each other.
Okay.
The 24th and 7
Yeah, I
days
guess it
later,
is
the
7 days
31st.
later.
Yeah.
I'm not counting out the days between Christmas and New Year's. I don't do that. I don't care enough.
I just figured it out after looking at calendars.
I don't look at calendars enough.
Dude, I calendar everything, and we're getting off
Yeah.
topic. Um, Speaking of getting arrested, don't punch drunk people and get arrested. If you're like the sober person that's babysitting, yes, we know dealing with drunk people is rough. Don't fucking punch one and get arrested.
Just don't punch anybody. Doesn't even have to be don't punch other drunk people. Just don't punch anybody. Like don't go out there shoving people. Don't start a physical altercation because realistically, probably not gonna win unless you're just fucking massive. And you're gonna get arrested. Like there's no good situations with fighting on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and if you get arrested and you're the sober person that's supposed to be babysitting, that means you just fucked everybody else.
Yeah,
Don't be that guy.
it means that you're never ever 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 the babysitter again. Which isn't always a bad thing, but you know, you gotta be good to your friends. If they're out there getting fucked up and you're the sober one, you're the DD, you gotta make sure everybody's in check. Make sure everybody's cooling. Make sure the vibes are immaculate.
Right? And if you are the person that's babysitting them, make sure they actually get home. Don't like just drop them off at their house and like if they're too intoxicated to like walk, make sure they actually get into the fucking front door. It's going to be cold as shit. People are drunk. That's a good way to get hypothermia and die on your front porch.
Yeah, just be a good human being. Make sure people get to their door and in the door, and if they can't walk or they're having some trouble, you can take your happy ass out of the car, you're the sober one, and help them up their driveway or their stairs and get in their apartment and make sure they're okay. It's not gonna take that much time out of your day.
Yeah, and then after that point, it's their responsibility or their roommate's responsibility.
Exactly. Once you get them in there, it's all on them. But don't leave them outside. Don't drop them off and pull off immediately. Make sure they get into their house or apartment or wherever they live.
Exactly. Also, don't let your friends do stupid shit if you're the sober one. Drunk people are not the smartest.
Nope.
There was one few times where we got drunk and decided to play with fire and fireworks. And we ended up nearly burning down a field and there was some other dumb shit. Speaking of which, don't shoot fireworks at people.
I don't. How the only fireworks I've ever shot at a person, one, are my friends, and they're Roman candles. What the fuck fireworks are you
Yes.
shooting at people that this warrants an actual topic here?
Roman candles, bottle rockets,
Okay, so nothing
um,
like harmful. You're
the
not
the little
shooting
big ones
mortars
that
at
you need an
people.
actual tube. Wait, is that what a mortar is?
Yes, you're
The
shooting
ones that need
mortars
the
at
tube
people.
and dude, those are fucking fun.
Bro, I know, but literally two fucking 4th of Julys ago, one of my buddies almost burned down a cul-de-sac because his dumbass put two mortars just on the ground and not in the tube because he was drunk. Put them on the ground, almost burned down and fucking caught multiple houses on fire and almost hit every single car that was parked in the cul-de-sac.
Oh my god, that's funny. This 4th of July, we dropped one in and it literally shot like 10 feet in the air before like kept falling down and landed at our feet and everything.
And
And
exploded.
I'm like on the sidewalk and this was in the middle of the road. And the guy was running and then I was like, well, this sucks. And it fucking blew up. Fucking sparks go flying. It hit the fence and everything. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, I should stop shooting these at people.
Okay, yeah, so don't be like Nico. Don't be a fucking idiot or asshole, whatever you want to call him, and go shoot fireworks at people. Especially if you're gonna do fireworks at people, please do Roman candles. the worst that's gonna happen is you're gonna either put a black mark in their shirt or put a very small hole in their shirt. That's it. You're not gonna harm anybody unless you hit them in the eye, which might be more impressive than anything, because you can't necessarily control a Roman candle shot. You can
Dude,
point it in the direction, but it goes where the fuck it goes.
there was one time I got like half my eyebrow burnt off, and if I ever shave my eyebrow, you'll see the scar from when I got fucking hit in the face with a Roman candle. There was also this one time one split open my lip.
I've never
Good times.
never gotten hit in the face with a Roman candle. Everywhere else on my body, gotten hit with a Roman candle, but not the face.
You've never gotten hit in the face with a Roman candle?
No, I either see it coming and it's floating up towards my face and I duck, or I get out of the way. I'm not taking a face shot with a fucking Roman candle. It's something I will not let happen to myself.
There was this one time my friend was taking a shit, right? And we took off the doorknob.
Oh, you assholes.
And we like dropped it off, and we threw in like this giant string of black cats. And lit it, and all you hear is just all these fucking fireworks blowing up and him screaming. Yeah.
Oh my god. I would freak the fuck out if I was taking a shit and you guys did that to me.
He was pissed. Oh my god.
I would not appreciate that. So just be a good human and just don't shoot fireworks at people.
Yeah. Also, don't let your friends pee in public.
Okay. That one, don't let them pee openly in public. If you can get them in like a corner,
An alley
yeah,
or
an alley.
something.
If you can get them into a place where you think you're pretty good, I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, dude, there was like this one point where like I was once drunk in the gas lamp district in San Diego, and my friends huddled around me. Like there was no alley, but it was like this front door, or like I don't even remember what it was. It was just this one building, and they were like huddled around me, and I peed on this fucking front door.
I mean, I guess that works. There's ways to go
It
about
did work.
clean peeing in public, and you can definitely get away with that one. It's much easier, especially if you're a dude. You can pretty much pee anywhere.
Yeah, I would suggest not letting them do that though, because there was also like this one time I pulled it out on a dance floor and peed when I was drunk as
Hold
shit.
on. That. Why are you? No. We're not gonna act like that's a normal ass thing to do, Nico. We're not gonna act like being in public in an alley or like in a tree, by a tree or a bush is at all the same as being on the fucking dance floor of a club.
It was at a wedding. It was fine.
That makes it worse, actually. No, that makes it worse.
It was like most of the people already left. It was fine.
That makes it a little bit better. But to say it was at a wedding and that makes it better because I know most of the people at the wedding doesn't make it better.
This was like a long ass time ago, but my cousin was like, I remember waking up. He's like, yeah, you just literally were like sitting at the table, taking like drinking, and then you're like, I gotta pee. You got up, took like 5 steps, unzipped your pants, and then you just started peeing right there on the dance floor.
Yeah. The other reason that we're not going to treat it as normal is there was a bathroom at that fucking wedding.
There was indeed a bathroom at that fucking wedding.
Yeah, like I'm not going to let that slide. That's you just drunk Nico decided the dance floor was a better bathroom than the actual bathroom. And I'm sure that's happened to people who either listen to this or are just out there. I know people have done that. This is not nearly as common as peeing on like an alley, a tree, a bush.
Yeah, no, it's not as common. But it still happens.
And if you end up peeing on a dance floor at a club, which probably I don't think you can because I don't think clubs are open in any states, but I don't actually know.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what the South is doing, so I'm not gonna say that with a whole 100% certainty. But if you do end up doing that and your friend goes to jail, you better go with him. You better go to jail with him and don't let him just do stupid shit and go and you bail him out. You got to end up in there.
Oh yeah. Don't be like, well, yeah, don't be that dick that just like lets your friend, like drunk friend, end up in jail by himself. Show up, like sit there with him, be like, yeah, so you did this, and then I grabbed you, and I was trying to run and hide you from the cops, and then we both got in trouble.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. You got to be a real homie. And like Barney Stinson says in How I Met Your Mother, going to jail for your bro is the dream.
It is the dream.
It's the dream. So, if you want to live that dream, you have to go with him. You can't go it alone.
Josh, if we end up in jail, do you think Brenna would come bail us out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
She'd at least get one of us and then have the other bail the other out.
Which one of us does she like more?
I don't know. That one would be a real toss up for who gets out first.
With me, I know she gets pissed off at me very easily, but she has openly admitted she cannot stay mad at me.
Yeah, I know she has a very, very love-hate relationship with me because she hates the way I treat myself. But like
Yeah.
loves me as a person. So I don't know. It'd be an interesting one.
Oh my god. It will definitely be an interesting one. Brenna, if we end up in trouble, like we give you a phone call, please come get us.
I also don't even know Brenna's phone number by heart, so
Me either.
so
I don't even know if I have
I
it.
don't know.
I
if
probably
I
do.
I know I have her Snapchat, but I don't think the cops are gonna let me call her on Snapchat.
Oh my god, that would be funny if they did.
Right? I got this girl on Snapchat. If you just let me call her, I know she'll come bail me out. They just hand you your phone back, let you do whatever. Oh,
Oh my god.
if you don't end up in jail though, and you end up having a good night, don't be a fool. Wrap your tool.
Yes. Use protection.
Yeah, I felt like my way was
Even
more
if
fun.
you're Well, yeah, I said that because I was going to make a joke about using like a dental dam to kiss somebody because you got to find somebody to kiss at midnight.
It's true. Although I've never understood that. Like, why is that a thing?
What?
Why do we have to find somebody to kiss at midnight?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, it's just never made
It's like
sense to me.
tradition or something. Start the new year off like on a good note, I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I've never turned it down. I just never understood why we had to kiss somebody at midnight.
Honestly, I would say take them to the bedroom at like 11:57, and then that way you can start the new year off on a really, really good note. In any case, make sure you either have a gun or a dental dam.
Or a condom. Oh, you might want the gun though. This might be a good year to have it.
This might be a great year
This
to have
could
it.
be the year
Have it.
that the ball drops and then we get hit with the purge noises. Could be the year, man.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine? Ball drops. Everybody's like, Happy New Year. And then you just, "Meh, for the next 12 hours, all crime will be. I don't even remember. It's all crime is like non-illegal.
Legal.
It's all crime is legal. All crime is
All
legal,
crime is legal,
including murder. I'm trying to think of how the
Including
movie
the
actually
murder.
says it, though.
Hold on a sec. Give me a second. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge. Sanctioned by the U.S. government, weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be illegal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services, sorry, not
Damn.
systems, will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Bless our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Why
Sirens.
was that so much longer than I thought it was?
Because I think it's been a while since you've seen the movie.
Well, it has, but I watched the newest one like last year, and I don't know why. I just didn't think it was that long of a speech.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Damn.
Plus, they always they're always doing something in the middle of this actual thing.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So you're not really paying attention to what's happening.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, use protection, guys.
Yeah, definitely use protection. Anyways,
Got us off topic again.
got us way off topic again. But I don't know why they said fuck it. Anyways, from all of us here at Just a Bad Podcast and JABI Productions, have a great New Year's Eve.
Be glad this crazy year is over and 2021 is tomorrow.
Well, I guess the next time you hear from us, it will be next year. Well,
woohoo!